Hey everybody, I want to put this out there because this was actually very big for the time that it was actually on the internet. And it was about a week ago. I apologize because I didn't get to this. But this is just one of the sites claiming this Texas UFO cube, multiple witnesses, and photos. This is probably the craziest thing I could even imagine. I mean, it actually has like a little ball for a nose. I mean, this thing looks like it came from Hellraiser. Supposedly, this is a real picture or real video from Secure Team. I'm not going to run the entire thing. Okay. Yay, okay.
Fair rate of speed out of what looks like a massive black hole type portal or opening up within the sky and surrounding clouds. The source states that this black portal or hole in the clouds appeared within a matter of seconds, which is initially what caught his eye and made him do a double take at the clouds as he left his office of employment for lunch at around 1 p.m. noon in El Paso. Could be he watched it move at a steady pace through the cloud cover, disappearing into the clouds. And
I'll freeze it. So this is basically what everybody saw in Texas, folks. And basically it said Walter P. Lawrence of El Paso, Texas, was first person to submit a photograph. On Secure Team 10, Lance stated that he took a photograph June 29, 2015, around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, during his lunch break. According to the Secure Team 10, Lance stated it began to get very windy outside when a portion of clouds began to swirl and circle in one direction, forming a portal shape. The area within the circular vortex turned jet black, which is when Lance took out his cell phone to take the following picture, or pictures. You know, UFO means unidentified flying object. This could have been falling and hit the ground. We don't actually know. But this was the cube everybody was seeing. First thing that comes to mind of the cube shape is how the cube is tied. I'm not going to do this astro-theology thing of Satan and everything. I'm not going to do that, folks. Third image captured on film shows a rectangular shape of the UFO. That's actually a great picture. Second eyewitness also saw this cube-shaped UFO about a mile away from the first eyewitness as she was returning back to work from her lunch break. She noticed a square-shaped figure moving through the clouds and thought it was a balloon. But after watching it, she realized the enormity of its size and design around it. Excuse me. And a faint magnetic oscillation type humming that seemed to emulate from the craft. Zoomed in with enhanced filters. Oddly enough, she was able to get it enhanced filters, so your guess is as good as mine as to how that happened, folks.
This cube came through a dark portal into this UFO good, and as she is a single mother who happens to work for a predominant law firm in the El Paso area. Me and the viewers who watch our YouTube channel, Secure Team, what you were doing that day and what you saw, and of course, so how did you find out about Secure Team?
Well, after I took the zoomed in pictures of the clouds,
you can see these same intricate designs. To speak with us today, there's a lot of sources out there who haven't in the past, and I know that my viewers will appreciate the fact that you...
Alright, so this is huge, folks. I don't think anyone has actually seen a giant cube floating in the sky before. At least not since biblical times. I think there's a reference You know, this is even saying it's an elaborator hoax, a marketing ploy, a hologram, a psyop designed to classically condition our minds in preparation for an official UFO disclosure. Folks, I can't say what this is, neither can you. There could be a giant weather balloon inside holding this whole thing up with a magnetic resonance going on, keeping this thing around. I don't know. This thing could have been dropped from a plane. The first thing that comes to mind when I see this is something I learned about when I was still in junior college, and that was an element, I forget, I think it's called Buckminster fullerene, and it's an element that is used in the ISS to drop things to Earth for recovery. It is a carbon, I think it was 128 atom. I think that's right. Either 64 or 128. I'm not sure which. And anyways, what it actually is it's probably the hardest carbon that we have. I forget whether or not it's man-made or if it's naturally found. But basically, that's what this looks like to me. And it looks like instead of someone just plummeting it to Earth, what they did was they built a cube, fastened some kind of harmonic resonance thing on it, and just floated it around town with probably a helium balloon of some kind on the inside. You know, something like that. I don't know. I'm just using, you know, as much knowledge as I can. Obviously, there could be magnetic resonance and other things that's not requiring a helium balloon or something of that sort. So, I don't know what this is. I don't even begin to realize what this is. And this is about a week or two old, and I apologize, but this was huge, and this is still a big topic.